Cherie Sagcal, and today we're going to talk about basically a quick gut health strategy for anyone. They can use it, and this is basically so you have a happy gut. And most of us, and who I've talked to in research, we do health, energy and vitality. That's one of the most important things. Wealth, you focus on your drive, creating content and money, and also your family. So these are the top three things that we focus on when I'm interviewing a client as well. And any questions that you have, let me know as well. And yeah, fabulous. And thank you for joining today on a Sunday especially. I've got my drink. I've got a bit of jasmine tea, and also, says my husband, I've also got a bit of electrolytes in this. So I don't just drink water. So it's important to hydrate. So what's most important to you guys? I just wanted to know what was most important to you. So this is what this looks like. These are the top three things. Ask any questions if you wish, and I'll just keep going. And what are you drinking? Any coffee or tea or anything this morning? Let me know. So this is basically the gut health protocol strategy. And why? What happens? All these things are connected. So we look at stress and, the lifestyle, your diet and nutrition, being really rushed, and your raised cortisol, which is your gut health, and also a stress hormone. It's no good. And then you've got bloating and gas, and then your number twos are hard or too soft or watery, and we're looking at the causes as well. So these are all like interlinked. So has anyone here experienced any bloating or anything? So I just wanted to, if you want to just ask any questions you wish. For those of you that are just joining on the YouTube, I started off with health. These are the top three things that I've asked my clients and always ask them, and also members of the public and research. So the top three things to have a happy gut and a good lifestyle is health, vitality, energy, your wealth, your focus and your drive, and then also your creativity and content, and family. So family is quite important, having a presence and the mood, more than three in the family, but that's just to represent. So I've also just, for everyone that's just joined on the YouTube live, the protocol for your gut as well. And thank you for joining. Good morning or good evening or afternoon from wherever you are. Any questions, just ask. So what we're looking at today is, these are all interlinked: stress, lifestyle, diet, nutrition, raised and rushed raised cortisol, which is a stress hormone that really affects your gut health as well. And then we're looking at why it causes the bloating and the gas, and your number twos, which is your bowel movement, to put it nicely, are too hard or too soft or too watery. So yeah, so any questions, guys, just put it in the comments of the live and we'll just keep going. Right. So to manage, right? Sorry, we've got like a stress. To manage this, so you've got issue, stress and lifestyle. So the quick fixes are, if you're a rushed person like most of us, we've got 5 to 10 minutes of breathing. If you're feeling like really overwhelmed, breath is the first thing you should be doing to take it in. And the first thing you should be doing when you wake up, not rushed in the morning. Try not to rush. I know that most of us who have a day job as well, part-time job, I know this as well. It's always a rush thing. So we're looking at this. Take a walk outside or inside your house, like for 10 minutes. Just take a short walk, even around the block, guys. It's good for you and good for your health and your mind as well. If you're in the correct mind frame, you should be able to, oh, hi, Eva. You should be able to then start your day in a good note, you know. Hi, Larry. Hi, everyone on TikTok. All right, so we look at leafy greens and your other, you know, eat the rainbow, like carrots, things full of fiber as well. It's really good, you know. Oh, in reverse. Oh, sorry, but there'll be a replay. Sorry, Rick.m.89. It's my first live wellness strategy. So any feedback, thank you. Sorry if it's in reverse, but it'll be recorded, everyone, okay? So then you could see it in the non-reverse. So you can do cooked or par cooked. So if you overcook your vegetables, you're going to take all the nutrients and everything out of it. So just par cook them, which means don't cook it till it's all mush. Maybe you can even microwave it, you know, with a bit of water, and that will help you digest the fiber quickly as well. So we're also looking at diet and nutrition. So focus on whole foods. Things like whole grain sourdough. You know, you can actually freeze your, how to start fasting other than a doctor who's a person I can take. Yeah, that's a good question for fasting. You always, I'm going to do another live on fasting as well, Eric Z. So that's a great question. My internet just fell out. I'm sorry about that. It's been playing up. And fasting is you know, I've done it before, intermittent fasting, and it really reset my gut health as well. So it reset it. It reset it in a way that I can now take full dairy. Things don't really hurt me like raw cabbage. And you have to start at 12 hours, but you have to do the research for your body. And fasting for men and women is very different too. So I've noticed now, because I'm now 50, I actually don't do huge fasts anymore because it really, you know, raised my stress levels and made me really anxious. So I'll let everyone know when I'm doing a live on the fasting. So please join that and like and subscribe for more lives and anything else that you find that helps you. But yeah, so diet and nutrition, focus on whole food. So you can still have things like grains and beans if it's okay for your gut, you know, like do a trial and error for 1 week and write down what worked for you and what didn't, you know, and that's the best way to track it. In terms of calories, you don't have to do your calories, just focus on the amount you're eating as well. That counts, and the timing, that counts as well. So add fermented foods. So anything like pickles, pickled veg, you can even do it yourself. It's very easy. It's just vinegar and water and a bit of sugar pretty much, and you leave the jar in a sterilized jar. And you can have that, you know, like mustard greens are really good too. Things like gherkins and cucumbers, kimchi, kefir, and Greek yogurt. You know, Greek yogurt, the best. I get like the big tubs because it lasts me ages. And my husband, who's beautiful, he bought me a big tub, so that lasts me for a long time. And, you know, add fermented foods, and if it's tolerated, if you can tolerate it, again, you can just do like a trial and error on what you feel is good for your stomach. And yeah, you know, trial and error things. Write things down too, guys. You know, write it down, what foods you're eating. Let's include protein in every meal. Eggs, chicken, fish, legumes if you're vegan, you know, if your stomach can tolerate it and you don't bloat, you know, that's the best thing as well. If you can tolerate it, fine. But if you can't have, the most one that doesn't cause bloating, the legume is, I think, lentils. They're the ones that least bloat you. So I've done a trial and error myself. But yeah. And make sure you're hydrated. With my Steiner here. Steiner's like a big schooner of beer. But I use this because it's 500 mils. I know how much it is. And that has electrolytes in it. You can put salt, a little bit of salt in the morning. It won't hurt, like just a tad. And yeah, so that's great. What next thing we'll look at? We're looking at stools, guys, like your poop. So, you're looking at your hard stools. Simple fix. You want to drink more water, add fiber, veggies and legumes, and chia seeds if tolerated. So if I'm saying if it's tolerated, you can then have it. Trial and error, as I say. Write all your foods down as well. And then gentle movement. So like walking, or even going and doing the dishes for like 10 minutes, or folding your clothes and putting them away for the next day for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all you need after you eat. A gentle walk. You don't have to go and work out. You can go around your block or a couple of times around your lounge. It's any type of movement for 10 minutes that is gentle, like walking. You don't have to go for a jog or anything, you know. So we look at soft stools. So balancing your fiber. Always balance your fiber, not too much fiber. So things like psyllium husk and that are not good as well if you've got a soft stool, because it'll just make it worse. And sometimes psyllium husk actually bloats you. It's not a good tool to have when you're eating or drinking, like trying to get rid of, like trying to bulk up the soft stool, you know. And add more protein to meals. As I said before, protein intake is so important. It's really good. It's the most important thing is adding more protein. And reduce sugar, processed crappy foods. So anything that's high in sugar, like white breads, pastries, cakes, anything that doesn't digest properly and not high in fiber, that will affect the soft stool as well. It'll just go through you, and you might, if once you start doing your diet, sorry about my husband is cooking, once you start doing that, the soft stool will start to harden. But you've got to make sure that you are okay, and you make sure that you start to do things that it maybe after 1 week. After 1 week, guys, that's the best thing. So let's look at this. Next thing. Watery stool. Okay, so the watery stool, you want to hydrate with your electrolytes. So there's my drawing of the watery stool with a smiley face. I thought I'd make it a bit fun. And then you want to eat simple foods like rice, bananas, or toast, like a plain toast with nothing on it. You want to maybe also make sure you don't have food poisoning. So I got that in Christmas time. That was hectic. And also avoid caffeine and oily foods like fried foods or greasy foods. Hi guys on YouTube, thank you for joining. I'm going to have this recorded so it will be reversed back. Next time I know what to do, I like write in reverse. But I'm talking about it anyway, so sweet. And you know, it's good to have these things and know, because it might, your watery stool might have bacteria in it. In terms of getting like your stools tested, you can actually go to your GP and get some done. Some are very, very expensive. So I was tested for celiac and other things through my GP, my local doctor, and I didn't have to pay anything. But if you do it once, you'll know what's happening with your gut health. Things like stress, they're the most things that if you're in a sympathetic type of, your system's in a sympathetic mode, it will always count for your gut health, you know, and you will always have something wrong if you're always stressed, anxious all the time. You know, you want to be in a rested state. I know it's very hard, but you need to find ways to release it, like gentle walking and stuff, guys. So any questions, just drop them into the comments. And yeah, so I've actually got a post 50th birthday sale happening, and I put it in the description anyway, folks. Basically, the resources and everything started yesterday. Head to my school Happy Gut Hub, it's called. So it's basically called this, and then hub underneath. And all the descriptions, it's in there, links in there. And then for more, guys, you want to like and subscribe for more on my YouTube channel. There's a happy person with a happy gut. And then you want to, it's called Wellness by Cherie Sagcal, and like and subscribe for more. And I really do hope that you enjoyed this live. And any questions or comments, just message me directly. You can go to also my website, which is linked on YouTube, and you could go to the school as well. Find my thing, you can message me through there. Also I have Instagram and Facebook, but I'm mainly on school, guys, SKOOL. So I hope you enjoyed today's quick strategy, and I'm going to do these bi-monthly. The next one I'm going to do is on fasting. So let me know if you have any comments. Thanks for the thumbs up on YouTube. Any like things you want to do, like fasting, any other suggestions, just drop me a message or comment on the live video as well. Anyway, you guys have a great Sunday or Saturday, wherever you are, or even a Friday. And thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, I hope this strategy session helped you. And anything else, just comment on the video, or you can find me on my school page. It's basically like $1 US a month, and it doesn't cost much. It's like $1.50. And I run things in there, and I also have a lot of posts in there and free and paid resources. So my resources in there in the school are basically half price at the moment, and yeah, you can check it out. It's only half price for the next couple of weeks. And I hope you've enjoyed everything, folks. I really do. And thank you for joining, and take care of yourselves. Be kind.